What's up guys, Big Frizz here, and today I have something a little different for you guys. Shouts to the Duels community if you guys are watching this. This here is MTGO. If you guys don't know what MTGO is, Magic the Gathering Online, and it's basically, if you don't have a local game store you go to, sorry about that, my phone. If you don't have a local game store you go to play Magic, this is basically for you. Or if you don't have time to go to local game stores, yeah, MTGO. You buy the cards online, you play with them, you make decks, you do drafts, you do seals, all the cool stuff. Yeah, and yeah, it's expensive. I don't do this too often, so I don't know how many videos I'll be putting up for you guys from MTGO. But with that said, Laser, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, was saying that he wants some videos up from MTGO, wants to upload them, so I thought, why not? This right here is a cheap little deck that I threw together. It's a self-mill deck. I love self-mill in draft. I always draft it. It's pretty fun. This is the, I guess, the standard constructed version of it. It's not that great. I don't have all the cards that I want. But this is the cheap version of it, and that gets the wins, So we'll go over by the cards we have here. We got Ponder, which goes great with the Mind Shrieker, because then you could just order what you throw into the yard, and he'll get bigger. Prey Upon. Now, in the Prey Upon slot, you could put in Vapor Snags or in Summons. But this is me pretty much experimenting because I do have this deck in real life, and I have Vapor Snags. But I'm using the opportunity now to test out the Prey Upon and see how they do, as just better removal overall. Let me bring up Ponder so you guys can read it as well. Come on. There we go. Ponder. There you go. Let's see. Next card, Thought Scour. It's a pretty good card. Obviously goes well with the self-mill. It's good to have on turn 1. I prefer this over the Dream Twist. Some people use the Dream Twist. I like this better, mostly because you draw a card. I mean, it's fairly obvious. And then the dudes here, we got Absence Pilgrim for splashback on the Imperial Rights. Delver's Secrets. In my real life deck, I'm trying to get Birds of Paradise. Like 4 Birds of Paradise and 2 Llanowar Elves. Because I feel that the Birds of Paradise obviously are better for splashing because you can do any color. And they already fly, so I don't have to show anybody a card to flip it. I mean, if you get this flipped, it's pretty good. It turns into a 3/2 flyer on turn 2, but I just prefer the Birds of Paradise, because then you can slap the Rune Chanter's Pike on it as well. And then we have the Llanowar Elves, self-explanatory there, just add green to your mana pool. Then you got the Rune Chanter's Pike, which is one of the, I guess you could say, win conditions, because, I'm milling, this thing just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So, it becomes a problem. You got your Mulch, great for self-mill. If you're stuck on land, you play your Mulch. Tracker's Instinct, which is an awesome card. Just go and pick out whatever bomb you need, your Kessig or your Splinter Fright. Mana Leaks, pretty obvious for the control. Deranged Assistant, good for the self-mills. These are the first 2 cards I'll take out if I'm sideboarding anything in. So, yeah, they're like the last 2 cards in, I guess. And then your Mind Shrieker, which, it helps with the mill. It's not like, I wouldn't say it's a win condition, but it really gets in there early. Like, if you get this early with a Ponder, it's pretty good. So, and then these are your win conditions right here. Splinter Fright, great card. Better than Boneyard Worm because it has trample. So, and it helps you mill by yourself, so you don't have to worry about milling. Spider Spawning. Obvious why this card's in here. Get a bunch of spiders. And I only do one. I mean, it's questionable why it's in here. I don't mean it like that, like it's a bad card. But, it's another win condition to have a bunch of spiders out there. Or, it could help you. Ooh, sorry about that. Apologize. It could help you with the comebacks as well. If they have a bunch of dudes and you need blockers until you get your Splinter Fright or Cage Breakers. Burial Rights, so I could pick up whatever bomb that I milled in. And then the Kessig Cage Breakers. This card is the nuts. It's so awesome. Just swing in. If you got 4 guys in your graveyard, get 4 2/2 green wolves that are tapped and also attacking. And then the fact that it has 4 in the rump is just really good because not a lot of things kill it. You know, if it had 3, it would just get incinerated all day. But it has 4, so they have to use 2 cards to kill it most times. It's a pretty good card. And there you go, self-mill deck. These are the lands here. You know, Island, 1 Plains, 1 Swamp, Forest, Evolving Wilds. You know, basic stuff here. I'm not going to really talk about the sideboard because the sideboard's not really complete. These are just, you know, regular random cards like your Naturalizers. I do have a Gnarly Bone into the sideboard in case I'm playing Red Deck Wins. Fog, I think, and a couple other cards. But in my real life sideboard, I have Gnarly Bone, Dungeon Geist, Phantasmal Image for legendary creatures, and what else do I have? I know I have some else. Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter as well for Keswick Wolf Run or Ink Moth Nexus, just to kill those things. And yeah. Well, there's the self-mill deck, guys. If you have any debates, any cards that you think that I should run, leave it in the comments, and we'll talk about it. You know, I like stirring up debate. I like people talking about stuff. So, yeah, if there's a card in here that you think I shouldn't run, or if there's a card out there that you think I should run, let me know, and we'll talk about it. Anyways, I'm Frizzy. You guys have a nice day. Peace out. What's up, guys? Big Frizz here, and today we're playing some MTGO. This is the self-milled deck that I showed you guys, and hopefully I can show you how it works. Yes. I guess I'm not gonna mulligan. This kind of sucks, though. Huh. Alright, guy. Keeping this hand, unfortunately. It's not a great hand, but kind of have no choice. Thought Scour. Start scouring me. Okay. Is this? We might be playing against a mill guy, which if we are, it's kind of good for us. Get this immediately. I don't like to wait because sometimes you might forget. Oh, he's probably playing like zombie mill. Thank you for helping me out, though. I appreciate that. So, here we go. I'm going to play the Delver. Because I don't think the Mind Trigger would be beneficial. Because he's going to be milling me. And, you know, I don't want to have both a Mind Shrieker and a Splinter Fray. And I'm just milling myself, helping him out. Chances are he has, like, a Undead Alchemist. And that's the type of mill deck he's playing, just zombies. Curse of the Bloody Tomb. That's pretty good. Well, at least I know my Splinter Fright's going to be pretty huge. And hopefully I can keep drawing land from here on out. Yeah, we know. Yes. So we got a big flyer. That's beneficial for us. We shall swing in first. And play Splinter Fray and get to town. We're going to have to beat him in really fast. Like, that's the objective right now. Because he's milling us and we're milling ourselves. So deadweight the Delver. My guy gets bigger. I have no problem with that. Alright. He's got that, so he's going to keep milling us as well. We got to go fast. We have to go fast. Hopefully I can draw a land here. We're milling 4 cards, 6 cards if he activates. If he activates that, 6 cards. We're milling lots of cards. Lots and lots of cards. That's another land. That was actually really good. Yeah, I should have probably Tracker's Instinct there. We'll just pass turn and keep the Thought Scour open. Yeah, I've never played against a mill deck, and I just realized that this guy is running more than 60 cards. Ooh. That card's pretty good. It's only good in late game, and he's not getting the land, so... Thought Scour myself. I love this card. Increasing Confusion. It's so good. And Bureau Rights. I might go after the Cage Breakers there. Yeah. No, I think I'm just going to Spider Spawning. It's looking pretty good for me. Massive amounts of spiders coming to get you. It's like a nightmare. He would have to, like, mill me for everything right now. 28 cards. He can mill me for 6 from this, but I don't think that's enough there. He can mill me for like 12 cards in one turn. So he's just going to have to double it up and mill me for more. Yep, that's it. It's game over. Well, that was an easy win. On to the next one.